we're going to talk about the game. The game has responded to Kendrick Lamar bodyguard 2T's. Now, y'all remember when the game came out, when he said that he was trying to sign Kendrick Lamar and 2T's was like, yo, stop lying, like blood ain't never, blood ain't never trying to sign Kendrick. Well, the game has responded to that, and let's see what he said.
2 weeks ago, the game did a radio interview where he claimed that he wanted to sign Kendrick way before he popped off. Now, everybody knows the game was rocking with Kendrick. He put him on his mixtapes way back when. But to make a bold claim saying you wanted to sign him, that's a little bit different. Especially when his security guard himself came out and said, bro, you're lying. The man that he's with on a day-to-day basis came out and called you out for lying. And as a matter of fact, 2T's doubled down on the game lying. Well, 2 weeks later, the game is finally speaking out.
He wanted to sign Doc, and then 2T's commented under this. So we need to clarify. He said you never tried to sign Doc, blood, verbatim. You know what I'm saying? So let's clarify that.
Here go the thing, bro. Number one, 2T's, I let 2T's stay with me for 5 years in the beginning of my career. 5 years I let blood stay with me, right? I don't got no issues until they got an issue with me. I don't know what blood issue is, but whatever. This is 46 years old. But as far as like TDE, ask Top Dog, bro, what it is with me and what it was with me and what it is, like what it is with me today. You got to ask Kendrick. Like, let these talk. Here's the thing. How the fuck can a nigga tell me what I wanted to do? If I tell you right now, I wanted to sign Kendrick, how the fuck you gonna tell me what I didn't want to do? I didn't say I signed Kendrick, had a chance to sign Kendrick. When I asked Top Dog about signing Kendrick, Top Dog would tell you this. Top Dog was like, nah, I can't let that nigga go. Literally, to my face. So how can you tell me what I didn't want?
Was he about to call Kendrick a little nigga? I don't know. Y'all tell me, man. Because that's what I felt like he was about to say. Man, I can't let that little nigga go. Like, so far, okay, I hear what he's saying. How you gonna tell me that I got on the phone and I talked to somebody? How you gonna tell me about that, right? Now, the other side of that is maybe he's saying that you didn't because maybe he already talked to Top. Or he already talked to Kendrick. So he already know the deal. Or he talked to Kendrick and Kendrick been talked to Top and Top said, man, that ain't true. So somebody not telling the truth here, right? You know, I just feel like it was very strong in what he said. But I also don't like the fact that he was about to call him a little nigga. I don't know. That's what I seen. That's what I seen. Shout out to Furry B. Furry B in the house. Just subscribed on Twitch one time.
It's like a bundle package.
Yeah.
Kendrick damn near the only I ever really thought about signing because I knew skill set was. I saw it way before the world saw it.
I saw it before the world saw it. This is why people don't be believing the game shit, because you gotta add shit in there. I saw it before everybody did. So now you basically trying to insinuate that you discovered the nigga.
Why I put him on my early mixtapes and Top allowed that shit and then I bought J-Rock and Kendrick on tour. Anybody to say that I wasn't instrumental or I didn't put out a helping hand to help is a straight lying, a fucking sucker ass, because you would not be keeping it 100 with yourself and you'll be lying to the people if you didn't say that I ain't helped when I didn't have to help nobody. All my homies, brother, everybody wanted me to keep the shit on Cedar Block because we had it. It was Black Wall Street. We was running over anything. We was running over anything in the streets at that time, and musically wasn't nobody out carrying this shit except me. Nigga, I opened the floodgates for what this shit is now.
This is my problem with the game, bro. This is the issue I be having, bro. Why you can't just tell the story and say, yo, I did try to sign him? Why you gotta keep making this argument that you helped?
Whoop they do.
Why you gotta do this shit, man? Like, you gotta keep throwing this shit in there like you discovered him. That's what you keep throwing in there. It's like you saying it as if, like, if it wasn't for you, nobody would know about Kendrick.
Nigga, I created you, nigga. Well, God created you, but I helped. I was a part of your journey.
This is why these conversations about you trying to little bro people keep coming up. And this is why people don't believe the shit you say. Shit is crazy.
You did like 3 records with Dot, right? Like, I think it was like
we
3.
We did the mixtape shit. We did On and On the Dot 2, I believe.
Documentary too.
Yeah, we did
I think it was like
See No
3.
Evil. on Jesus Piece with Tank. And then we did the city on LAX, I believe. And then we did, the mixtape shit and whatnot. But
he got you on all those.
Because we was arguing.
hey, man, listen, bro.
We got it.
Hey, yo.
So look, that's what happened, right?
He said he got you on all those records. So basically, he's saying he watched you on them records, brother. He watched you on them records, brother. That's what he's saying. Look, I was just about to say, too, Game talking like this man, he got him on the records as if that didn't help the game. Like, you saying it like just because you put him on records, that was helping him. I hate people who put people on records knowing that it benefits the both of them, but later on they want to go back and say, nigga, I put you on the record. I helped.
I was a part of your journey.
Right. When you went viral and you had made that comment, right? He brought it up. So we looking at the little shit, and I'm just talking like I said, when I came into TDE, I'm school with Q brother. When I came in, I came in later on down the line once Q already started making his name in the game. So when you said that, first thing he do, the Diddy, like, bitch, because he be trying to troll me. Like, bitch, you know I wasn't around back there, bitch. Yeah. You feel me? You know I wasn't around. So you wasn't at Carson at the house over there.
I'm about to put you guys on, all right? Free Cash is a program that...
Damn. I expect that shit. What the fuck?
Oh my God.
What the fuck? Where the fuck chicks came from?
Surprise, motherfucker.
This nigga don't never show up in the video. Nigga just said, all right, man, I'm about to tell y'all something. What the fuck? Mid-video. God damn.
Please! Jesus Christ.
You can't just show up like that, bro.
He needs some milk.
Yo. Bro, I swear, I probably watched hundreds of videos from chicks. I ain't never seen this nigga just show up out of nowhere. This nigga said, hold that shit up. I'm about to show y'all something right quick. Golly, man. Damn, chicks. This is so weird, just putting the face to the voice right now. I've seen chicks before, but shout out to chicks, man. Shout out to chicks. They said Zoe know he wanted to skip the ad. It said, watch out for Zoe's random ads next. You know what? I don't know. I think, honestly, if we being a little transparent here, I think I probably only gotten 3 sponsorship opportunities, and I declined all 3. I just don't want to take on anything, and I don't want to take on, obviously, some shit that's gonna, I don't know, just not be productive for the channel. And I don't really want to put my name behind anything that I wouldn't use. I'm just saying, that's how I move. I'm not saying anybody else that does is wrong. It's just for me, But yeah, maybe. Who knows? But it got to be something good that I would actually use. So just so y'all know, if y'all ever see an ad on here, it's something that I probably looked into and something that I'm currently using. And if I ever decided not to use it, or I felt like it was something that wasn't beneficial for y'all, y'all wouldn't see it on this channel. So just so y'all know, y'all could take that, mark it, save it, all that shit, man. It's gonna always be like that. All right? Just me though.
Wasn't, bitch. I was doing my whole thing while he was doing it. But I'm like, I don't think he tried to. And I'm standing on bitch. I just was talking shit, though. But I did say that.
Also, you going, also, because he here, you was a
I'm
bitch.
standing-
Oh, this is crazy.
I'm like, game there.
He seemed like he was a host.
No, I
You
ain't
talking
no
about?
bitch.
You can't say it in his face. You was a bitch. Son,
I
bitch.
think it's
Come
crazy.
on, 2 T's. Just look. Come on.
What are you talking
gonna
about?
take up on him?
I can't speak 2 T's. He said it. 2 T's is there. I'm gonna take up on TDE. Nigga, fuck you talking about? But like I said, I wasn't there for that era. You know what I'm saying?
It don't really matter. It don't really matter if you was there or not. It's like if you tell me it's Chick-fil-A for breakfast, and I'll be like, nigga, you ain't want no Chick-fil-A for breakfast. What sense do that make?
Right.
How the fuck I'm gonna tell you that you didn't want what you
Chick-fil-A
wanted for
for
breakfast? So if I tell you,
Look, I get the game on this point. I do get him on this point, but I also understand that if it was me, and this is just me speaking on if it was me, if I was 2 T's, I probably wouldn't come out and say he ain't want to sign him unless I know I already spoke to somebody else. That's the point that I'm making. I would think other people would think like that. I mean, it's kind of weird for anybody to jump into the conversation and say, man, you ain't trying to do that shit unless they know some shit. And if anybody knows some shit, it would be him. That's all I'm saying, but go off.
I wanted to sign motherfucking Mary J. Blige when I was 5 years old. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. You can't tell me what the fuck I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the shit looked kind of weird to me. But motherfuckers get on the internet and want to make it what they want to make it. But the thing across the board about me, motherfuckers love to make me the fall guy for the fuck shit, for the hater shit. And I'm cool with that. I accept it. All bullshit. But I move around LA on my own recognizance with no homies, no bodyguards, and none of that. I ain't never had that. I only had the homies with me when I had the homies with me. But it's me and my motherfucking thing. And I understand that. And I got to ride around the city like that because it's God bless Nip. You know, Biggie died and Pac died up the freeway and PNB Rock and Pop Smoke. And who don't in this motherfucker don't got a dead homie. So I understand where I'm from. I ain't going nowhere. 46 years. I ain't never bought a house outside of California. I live in this motherfucker. Pulled up. You see where I'm at. I came to this motherfucker because I always wanted to be a guest on motherfucking Back on Fit. You gonna have motherfuckers, no matter what we say, no matter what I say, they gonna be hating it. I'll be the fall guy for that shit. But that y'all on the internet defending.
I get the point he's trying to make here. So Andy P said in here too, said 2T's never speaks out of turn. He spoke to Kendrick and Top first. And that's what I'm saying. I don't see, and we could be wrong, but I don't see 2T's just coming out of nowhere and say, man, he ain't try to sign him without knowing anything else. And honestly, what I'm thinking is Top probably told him, man, he ain't never tried to sign Kendrick. And that's why he's saying that. So I don't know, man. The game gonna always have these issues where he gotta constantly battle shit like this because you have been known to say shit that just isn't factual. And people just gonna look at it and they're gonna be like, bruh, we don't believe you. You need more people. Like that's all it is, man. It's just one of those situations where it's like you have created this reputation for yourself. Because in the same breath where you can say, yo, people always trying to hate. They saying this. They saying I ain't do this and I ain't do that. People also know you for saying things that have been proven never happened. Glasses said in the video, he's known to be the type of person that he might be telling the truth, but he gonna sprinkle a little something on top of it. And to me, that's a lie. Like... That's a lie. You fighting two niggas that's trying to jump you, but you tell the story and say, yo, it was 6 niggas. It was 2 niggas over there, 2 niggas over there, and then them 2 niggas did a whistle and they called like 6 more niggas. And I was just in the circle, just every time I turned around, I knocked somebody out. You may have won the fight against those 2 people, but now you telling the story like you beat 12. That is a lie. So maybe you said something along the ways of, I like Kendrick. You know, I think Kendrick is a great artist, or Kendrick is the one. What do y'all plan on doing with him? And Top probably told you, nah, we got some plans for him. And that's probably where the conversation ended. But your story is that you was like, yo, I gotta sign him, yo. You gotta send him over here. That is a sickness, bruh. You lying without even realizing the shit.
It's a sickness of the highest order.
I'm just saying, man, you can't be sprinkling all your little details to try to make that shit sound better, bruh. You can't. And this is why people are gonna constantly call you a liar. So if you ever say something that is 100% factual, guess what? You're gonna have people saying, well, I mean, it is the game. Like, y'all believe that shit 100%? That is just the space that you created for yourself. And it's just where you gotta go. You know? Let me see. It said, wait, didn't he lose his house because lawsuit? I heard that too. But again, this is a guy that sprinkles it in. Sprinkles shit on top of shit. So maybe he did get another house, but he rented that motherfucker. You know, somehow, oh, that was just a slip of words. I meant to say rent, but I say bought. You know? This is how these little lies start. And they just become what they get bigger than they supposed to be. They just start off as little lies. You know, when you put yourselves in these positions where, you know, you tell a story a certain way, that's how people gonna look at that shit, man. They gonna look at your shit and they gonna be like, yo, that nigga lying. That nigga lying, man. That nigga ain't telling the truth. You feel me? But that's where we at. Let's look at these comments, because, you know, it's fun to look at the comments, right? Ever since the game said in the interview, Michael Jackson called them to squash the beef. With 50, I'd never believe a single word he ever said. See what I mean? Nobody gonna believe you once you become that guy. That's the problem. I'm not here to say he lying or he telling the truth. I'm here to say we don't know, but we gonna lean to you lying, nigga, until you prove otherwise. This person said, I stand with Game. That's cool. That's cool. Game a better rapper, bar for bar. Y'all can keep saying whatever you want. Y'all know that's a motherfucking lie, bro. Bar for bar. Come on, man. Red rose, white ceiling. That's all I gotta say, man. Y'all stop it, man.
Oh my God. What the hell?
I don't agree with it at all. That is crazy. But I get it. I get it. Hot take is cool. So he's talking around the questions, rephrasing what he said before. Game is the best rapper from the West Coast and has been the last 20 years. You know what? I feel like a lot of people, they latch on to shit that goes how they want to feel at the moment. I feel like people that don't like Kendrick or feel some type of way, they gonna come on here and make hot takes like this and say shit like that. It says, but I thought it was Drake who made Kendrick famous. The game saying it's him. I don't know whether that's factual or not, but yeah. If y'all didn't watch my video on Game saying that Michael Jackson called him and he hung up on him, go watch that shit, because that'll give you some insight on that. But the Game says he chose not to attend the Kendrick Lamar pop-out show. Wow, here go another one, y'all. Let's see why he didn't want to attend the pop-out show.
You didn't do for us, nigga, was like a concert like the pop-out. You niggas, you didn't even like, that's the only fucking thing you ain't do, nigga, but you had to, though. You had to want that.
Here it is with the pop-out, bro.
Yeah.
I set it out on purpose. It's too much gang politics with me when I come somewhere. It was niggas at the pop-out that I don't fuck with. So why go to the pop-out, bring homies to the pop-out, right? Get into a confrontation at the pop-out when a nigga is having a great moment, bro.
No. We finna back up from that. Fuck off.
I'm not gonna lie. Y'all correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Didn't he say he decided he didn't want to? I thought he said he didn't want to go. Now he chose not to attend because of this? No, it was that, didn't they say he wasn't invited? I don't know, man. This is what I mean. All over the place. He wasn't invited. He couldn't go. He didn't want to go. Which one is it, bruh? And then you're going to get upset when people don't believe the shit you say. This is the problem. That's what I'm trying to say. You can't do this, bro. You can't be all over the place. I'm just saying, man, bring this shit back. Let's continue on, brother.
All of that. Gang, this is where we stop. This is where the pop-out is unity. Is stop the beef. It's all that. It's sitting on stage and we moving forward,
that's
nigga.
Cool. You talking
know
that? You talking that shit?
That's what niggas was doing.
No.
That's what I heard was going on there, too. You wasn't the only one that got issues with motherfuckers. I heard there was people out there that got issues with each other, but they put that shit aside for the pop-out. That was one of the biggest key moments, was the fact that nothing happened, because there was so many different people from different areas, different sets and factions that was okay with being there and looking at the bigger picture. That's what I remember hearing. Obviously, I ain't from LA. I don't know exactly, but that's what I heard. So...
Yeah, no, bro.
That's what niggas was doing that day.
You say that, but all it take is one nigga from this shit to get out of pocket with one nigga, and that's what comes with me.
That's
so why you didn't go by yourself then?
What you mean come by myself? Nigga, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not doing that.
Ain't no fucking way niggas gonna let somebody have it.
Number one.
Once you walk in there and niggas invited you
thing.
and you was there, no fucking way.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna say it on back.
Smack, am I right?
I'm not. Here's the thing, bro. Y'all niggas are like, the thing that you saying and you saying right now is like, don't let nothing happen to me. Nigga, I ain't gonna let nothing happen to me. No.
Yo, this nigga going in circles, bro. Like, what the... Oh my gosh. If you not gonna let nothing happen to you, and then you tack on the power of them not letting nothing happen to you, guess what? Nothing gonna happen to you. Come on, man. Just say you wasn't invited. They didn't invite you. Just say that, bruh. Just say it, bruh. I don't understand. Just say that. You say you're not gonna let nothing happen to you. You know what? Matter of fact, I ain't gonna let nothing happen to me, Nick. Like, okay. So now that combined with the fact that they wasn't gonna let nothing happen to you, nothing should happen to you. I mean, this is the same guy saying that he walks through LA all the time with no bodyguard, no protection, no nothing. And you trying to say you didn't want to go to the pop-out because there's people you got problems with there and you was gonna cause an issue? Come on, man. Which one is it, man? Listen, and I will always tell y'all, I got no issues with the game outside of this shit. To me, this shit is just hilarious, right? It's funny. I didn't like the way the game did things with the G-Unit situation because I felt like at the end of the day, you kind of just really shitted on the people who put you on, and then you pretended that didn't happen, right? That's that. And then you get here, and then you become this figure. We gotta say what we gotta say. It was because East Coast nigga put you on. 50 Cent put you on. Let's not sugarcoat that shit. Dr. Dre gave you the opportunity, but 50 is the one that catapulted your career. Let's keep it real. We gonna keep it real at that. So your career got catapulted, and then now you're here. You got all these opportunities, and you trying to act like you the one that single-handedly brought up the West Coast. Fuck all these other people on the West that did their thing. Like, what are we doing? Like, are we being for real here? I don't think the game is trash at all. I think the game has talent. I think he does. But bruh, something gotta give, brother. You can't be out here acting like it's just you and everybody owes you for their success. This shit is crazy. Golly, man. Come on, dog. Can I say, I'm convinced people don't really be listening to a lot of the K-Dot verses when all of a sudden every rapper is better lyrically than him, according to them. That's because they gotta find somebody to be better than Kendrick. Anybody that says something negative about Kendrick, they're gonna try to make an argument of what that person has over Kendrick. It just is what it is, you know? This is why you see like the people who really love Drake always cling on to the people they think are saying something negative to Kendrick. You seen it with the Joey Badass situation. The minute Joey Badass, it was Joey Badass going against the West, all of a sudden they was rooting for Joey Badass. That's just how it works. You know, and when Joey Badass was trying to say, nah, I'm cool with the West, then they didn't like him anymore. Now they was dissing him. That's just how it works. It is what it is. They try to find allies. Same thing with Playboy Cardi. When Playboy Cardi was cool with Kendrick and he was on the album, all of a sudden they wasn't fucking with that nigga. That's just how that shit go.
Number one. And number two, just so everybody see it, so it's said. If you gonna clip anything, clip this. If something happened,
you telling me to clip, nigga? I'll clip. I'll clip. I will clip, nigga. Hey. Don't threaten me with a clip, John. I will clip, nigga. Tell me what we clipping. What we clipping?
To me, whoever did it is getting smoked, nigga. Period. Because my shit is already in position. The niggas that love me, that is with me, that's my niggas, know for sure. If something happens to Chuck, you dying, nigga.
Listen, man, I'm not here to talk about what people would do if somebody did some shit to them, no gangsterism shit. I'm not here to talk about that. What you are experiencing is the ego in fucking full display. This is ego in full display. This is you being in a situation where you just cannot stand the fact that they are saying, which is something that you brought into this. You're the one that said, if I go in here, you know, that people that I got problems with, now you don't want nobody to look at you like you was scared to go in there. So this is why we doing all this, you know, nothing's gonna happen to me. If I go in there, somebody gonna die. All right, so why didn't you just go in there? I mean, I don't understand. Zoe says so. It's mad obvious. He just bitter because he thought he was gonna get the torch and Kenny got it instead. Period. His whole existence is hater. Love, Big Zoe. Shout out to you. Now, this is the problem, right? When you display shit like that, this is what happens. Shit like this happens when you display shit like that. Because let's say he wasn't jealous because he didn't get the torch, right? Let's say that wasn't the case. Let's say he didn't really care about the torch. He really genuinely, you know, was happy that Kendrick got the torch. When you constantly do shit like this and you say shit like this, we saw in the beginning, he sounded like he was going to call Kendrick. Yeah, he said he wanted to keep the little nigga. He was about to say that shit. When you say little things like that showcases your jealousy, people are always going to go back to shit like this. And they're going to be like, you know what? I think this is why he mad. Because he had to pass the torch to him. And all these conversations he has, all he keep talking about is how I put that nigga on. I been knew he was gonna be that. I did this for him. If anybody said I ain't do this for him, they a damn lie. If anybody saying this for him, they a damn lie. I put the West on. I'm the West. I'm the one who did this. I, motherfucking I. This is why they say shit like this. That comment right there, shout out to you, Zoe. That comment right there, this is why they say shit like that. Because of the shit that you keep saying in the midst of it. You don't have to say these things. You really don't. This conversation could have been over at, man, you know what? I want to go there because I had a bunch of people that I had issues with. I just ain't want to cause no problems. But you got to follow it up with, if I went out there, man, I was going to have issues with people I got a problem with. But let me put this in. Nobody going to do nothing to me. I hear y'all saying that nobody was going to do nothing, but I'm going to tell y'all first that nobody was going to do nothing for me. So go. Go, nigga. Just go. They said they got you. Nothing happened. Just go. But it's like, bro, this is what we keep running into. Is you contradicting yourself. As long as you continue to contradict yourself, people will always come and say shit like this. Shit is crazy.
7 days flat.
So let's back this up. So to pop out, you the one said you didn't want to come.
I can make that decision.
Yeah. So everybody was wondering why
He's right. He can.
you did not show up, or was he left out on purpose?
Listen, I heard he wasn't invited. He's saying he didn't want to go. Again, when you have that rep, people are gonna question you.
Niggas, number one, I don't understand how you get left out. Nigga, I could just go.
Yeah.
Can't nobody tell Game I can't go nowhere I want to go in LA. I go anywhere the fuck I want, bro.
Yeah.
Anywhere. And anybody can go anywhere they want. It ain't just me, but it ain't nobody telling me after living in this motherfucking city for 50 years, I can't go where I want to go. Or ain't nothing. Nigga, I know ain't nothing gonna happen to me. Nigga, ain't nothing happened to me yet. Nigga, I've been in the trenches, bro. I know a lot of niggas don't know how bullets feel, nigga. I know them shit's hot. I know how they feel, nigga. I know how to lay up in the coma and talk to your auntie and be at your grandma's house and learn how to walk again, nigga, because I got 2 in the leg, nigga, 1 in the chest, nigga, 1 in the stomach. I know how them shits feel, nigga. I survived that shit, homie. I got dead, nigga, brothers that's at Inglewood Cemetery, homies that's at Inglewood Cemetery, nigga. I grew up in a gang-banging household. I'm from a gang-banging family. I live in the most gang-banging city in the world, and I'm right here alive, nigga. And at this point, 46. Let's say I leave here, right? 2 weeks from now, and a nigga smoke me. Nigga, I lived to 50. I was supposed to die in my 20s. You know how this shit go, nigga.
Yeah, they say I'm supposed to
So
make
it ain't.
25.
So all of that overselling your gang-banging or your threats, that shit don't mean nothing to me. That shit don't mean nothing to me. And with LA niggas, you got a LA nigga. You got a Compton niggas, bro. That's the only way to make it, or you get swallowed up in your shit. It's like when you go to the pen, nigga. If you a pussy, nigga, they busting your ass and you a hoe. But if you go in that motherfucker, get active, rack them bunks, nigga, in the Twin Towers and let niggas know, nigga, first hour you in that motherfucker, this how I get down, nigga. I'm from Cedar Block, Bonton, Piru, nigga. Who I gotta catch these fades with so I can get a good night's rest, nigga. Run it in the back.
Right.
Listen, I respect everything he just said. I've never been a nigga to talk about a nigga the way he tell his story. You tell your story the way you want to tell your story. If that shit is true, I ain't here to talk about your story and try to make you change things in your story. But the point that I'm trying to make is that if you gonna sit here and say nobody could tell you where to go, nobody could tell you what to do, nobody could tell you where you can walk in and can't walk in at, nobody could tell you nothing because you walk out here comfortably, you can't in the same sentence say that I didn't want to go because there was people there that I had problems with and that's why I ain't go. You can't do that, bro. Like, bro, we not idiots out here. People are going to question that. They're gonna look at that with a side eye. They're gonna be like, what do you mean by that? Just say like you wasn't invited, or say I didn't want to go because I just didn't want to. To say I didn't want to go because I was gonna I felt like I was gonna go there, risk getting into something with somebody, and then they tell you, nah, yo, if you came, everybody was good. Like we telling you, there was people out there that had issues with each other. Everybody kept it cordial out of respect, so you wasn't gonna have no problems. Plus, we wasn't gonna let nothing happen to you. And then you follow that up with, can't nobody make something happen to me. Okay, so go. Like, I don't understand, man. That's all I'm saying. But in addition to that, also, they said, now post this where Game is told to his face, Kendrick watched him on all the songs they did together.
You did like 3 records with Dot, right? Like, I think it was like
we
3.
We did the mixtape shit. We did On and On the Dot 2, I believe.
Documentary too.
Yeah, we did we did See No Evil on Jesus Piece with Tank. And then we did The City on LAX, I believe. And then we did, the mixtape shit and whatnot. But yeah, nigga.
He got you on all those.
We was arguing.
Listen, bro.
We got it.
Hey, yo.
So look.
He said he got you on all those, yo. He watched you with that shit. And this is the type of stuff I'm sure Game doesn't like to hear. And obviously he shouldn't like to anyway. You're an MC, right? This is part of what comes with it. Like, you gotta have that confidence to feel like, hey, I'm the best in this shit. You should feel that way. If you feel like you're the best in this shit, that's 100% how you should feel. But it's like, I know you don't like hearing this shit, bro. But yeah, let's look at some of these comments. It said he wasn't invited probably because he brings chaotic bad energy as we see here. That could be true too, but he's not gonna tell y'all he wasn't invited. I mean, to be a figure in LA the way you're saying that you are, right? There's no way they not hitting you up to say come to this pop out, right? If you that figure in LA like you say you are, everybody owes you this and they owe you that. There's no way you not getting invited. That's what I'm saying. It said it's real killers who got beef and this goofy. All right. Said Glad Game didn't go. He would have messed up the pop out. Though at the time, he said it was because his woman's pregnancy. Who knows if he's lying? Yo, he said that too? See? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm saying. That's crazy. I've never seen a man have Kendrick name in his mouth so much. Like, goddamn. They say, yeah, okay. Niggas always brag about getting shot and hood shit like it's an achievement. He's so prone to lying, he can't even keep up with his lies. He done told several different stories about why he didn't go, when really only one counts. He wasn't invited. The niggas at the pop out he got a problem with wasn't no gang members. It was Kendrick and Dre. Oh, shit. Golly. Bro said a whole lot of bullshit. Pop your shit, game. Definitely changed his story. You wasn't invited. Then said a whole bunch of nothing in. Just say you weren't invited. We could have saved so much time watching this video. The line was becoming overwhelming. He's immature saying that about gangs. So let me get this straight. K-Dot tried to gather for unity and Game basically said, fuck that because we don't like certain ones. They did paint this as a unity thing, but hey. He clearly ain't seeing the message Kendrick trying to do. West Coast need to stop fighting each other over dumb shit. Man's 46 acting foolish. It said the Game is stupid, immature bump. Golly, damn. 50 said he was bipolar and lies and switches. Just search Game versus 50 on YouTube. He had an issue not being invited to the Super Bowl because it had LA artists and it was in LA, but now he isn't hurt because of this. Same scenario. Yeah.
If you look at the order, the person that you would say didn't belong there, but you would probably, like, when Game was upset, right? He was upset because he was supposed to be there in his head, right?
M is an icon, but M is not from LA. 50 is not from LA. I'm not taking away from the fact that they were on the Super Bowl. LA, all around the Super Bowl, and I don't get the call. So
how would you
see that? Bruh, the shit lives on the internet. They will always find some shit that makes you feel like everything gotta be about you. Super Bowl. Dre is at the Super Bowl. It gotta be about you. This is crazy. This is the problem. This is what they're saying.
Taking away from the fact that they were on the Super Bowl. LA, all around the Super Bowl, and I don't get the call.
I don't get the call.
How would you feel?
I was hurt by that.
But who would you be upset is there in place of you? Who came after you that was there? You never mentioned that he had an issue with Kendrick. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a sickness of the highest order.
So I don't get the call. So the person that came after you is Kendrick, but you telling them I don't get the call. That right there. That right there says everything. All right. Let me run that back for y'all in case y'all missed it. Let's run it back.
Who came after you?
Hold on.
Who would you be upset is there in place of you? Who came after you that was there? You never mentioned that he had an issue with Kendrick. Yeah. Right, and then later you see him in support of the Drake stuff.
Nigga, Drake is my brother. I fuck Drake. Nigga, I called Drake and I told him I need this or I need that. And gonna do it. If I tell him my kids want concerts, tickets, nigga, in that bigger. You know what I'm saying? I'm a father first, and my loyalty is what motherfuckers loyal to me.
If you look at the order, the person.
My loyalties with niggas that's loyal to me. Niggas that tell me I'm the best. Niggas that say you should have been on that Super Bowl stage. You should have been out that pop out. Them type of niggas. Hey, look, this is the problem. You can say whatever you want, but this shit lives on the internet. People can always go back and say, wait, this you? This right here, that's you? Right, that's you. That's you, nigga. Oh well. Yeah, so we'll leave that at that. That's all I got to say about the game and that shit. I hope he kind of looks at this and understands how this looks, but I doubt it. But when you constantly have conversations where you keep saying, me, I, what about me? I ain't get the call. Why they didn't call me? I was supposed to be there. I was this, I was that. I get it. You're 40-something. You've been in the game for a very long time. You're getting close to the end of your career, if you are ending, and you're telling yourself, I should be ranked here. You should feel that way. But reality and how you actually feel, those are two different things, bro. The reality is there are people that have surpassed you because they have done things differently. Not fucking bit the hand that fed them. Not betray the person that put them on. These are things you have to do with the trajectory of your career to go upwards in the right place. And unfortunately, you have those in your way. And this is just how it goes. They said same thing with Wale, self-sabotage. I agree.
It's fun to do bad things.
Take off the short nail, take off the dope, take off the broken bag. Can't fall